SureDog.com here with Cole Miller, just ahead of your fight with Mizuto Hirota. A lot of times when you get like Japanese fighters, you kind of think of them as submission experts. He's not really that guy. He's a guy that likes to go for the finish with the hands. What do you think of him as an opponent for you?
I mean, like you said, he's kind of like a more conventional style boxer, which you don't see too often when it comes to the Japanese fighters, but that's what I think of him. That's what he is.
Do you think you take the fight to the ground? Do you finish him there, or do you stand with him?
I kind of always stand with the guys until they initiate a grappling exchange. I mean, that's what happens like 90% of the time, so it's probably what's going to happen with a 90% likelihood in this one.
Talk about the training camp for this fight. You had a fight fall out. You've been here in South Florida for a bit now. This is not where you live anymore. How's it been being away from the family? I mean, this is a different experience for you. This is a different time in your life.
It's crap. You know, I come in here, I did a full training camp, 9 weeks, was away from my family, and then was on the way to the airport. You know, that's when the hurricanes were going on down here, so I called ahead myself, transferred my flight to go out of Atlanta instead of down here in Fort Lauderdale to make sure that I made my flight, that I wouldn't miss my fight. Drove all night, got into Georgia at like 4 in the morning, woke up at 8 in the morning, was on the way to the airport when I got a text saying that the whole event was canceled. I was like, that sucks, you know? And then got less than a third of my show money. So I came out of the training camp, I think, so 9 weeks away from my family, I think I profited $400 or $500. So that worked out pretty good for me, you know? And then instead of getting rebooked 2 weeks later, I get rebooked 2 months later. So I have to come to another second training camp to get paid for one. So that's what it feels like. I'm here. I don't even want to be here right now. It doesn't make me want to fight harder for my family. It makes me want to fight less. It makes me want to quit, go get a job at Starbucks or something.
10th year in the UFC, counting the Ultimate Fighter fights. Where do you see your career right now? Do you feel like you're hitting that tail end? Are you looking into post-fight life? Like, what's your plan?
Well, going into that last camp for the Philippine fights, I was like, I'm ready to start taking out these contenders. I got 10, 12 more fights in me. I'm ready to fight through, 36 years old. Now I don't even want to do it. I don't want to do this training camp.
Wow, so it's the things outside.
I don't want to do this session. Straight up, don't want to be here.
How do you mentally get past this? Are you gonna take this into the fight with you? I mean, are you walking into this fight saying, I don't care either way, this might just be my last one?
We'll find out when I get to the fight, but right now I'm just like anybody else who going to work on a Monday, they don't want to, I'll just punch the clock. That's all I'm here doing right now.
Looking positively at this fight, you're able to get a finish, not take any kind of damage. Are you gonna push for a quick turnaround just because of the way it's been, or the idea of jumping right into another camp just does not interest you?
I don't know. They'd have to really. This is my last fight on my contract, so to renegotiate a new contract, there's a lot of work that's got to be done. You know what? I don't even really think they want me fighting for them. You know, just by the way that I feel like I've been treated, it's like that's not how you take care of your people. You know, so they'll probably let me go even if I win, which whatever.
What do you attribute that to? Have you ever had a talk with any of the new owners? Do you feel like, have you noticed kind of a disconnect from the old ownership?
Yeah, I kind of been feeling it for a little bit now, and then I asked to go in, I requested a meeting not that long ago to go in and meet them in person, and I was denied. They wouldn't even see me.
Well, I imagine that's just one of many things that have kind of contributed to this mindset for you.
Yeah. Like I said, that's just icing on top of it. So don't care.
If you were to get a good offer from, say, like a Bellator or another promotion out there, would you still be interested in fighting?
I don't know.